Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to I assume this is going to be episode 2 of Let's Play Dark Souls. Here I'm just going to go over as much information about the game itself as quickly as possible. So bear with me. Most of you will already know this. Some of you will not know this. So with that being said, we're going to get started. Left joystick is just going to move the player around anywhere we want to. As you can see, I can break certain objects in the world. Sometimes that's useful, most of the times it's not going to be. The right joystick is going to be the camera angle. This is pretty free range. That's as fast as I turn up my camera speed. I generally don't want or need it faster than that. But I can go any angle, so any weird camera angles you see are actually caused by me most of the time. The videos are pretty obvious when they're happening. If I press the right stick in, I can actually center the camera behind myself. This also will lock me onto enemies. I will be displaying that later, and I can switch in between things that I have targeted, and then to untarget, all I have to do is simply click it again. However, clicking it most of the time will center the camera behind me, and if there's an enemy in the path of me centering the camera behind me, it'll also lock onto that enemy. Square button is going to be use item. That's the only thing it's going to be doing. Using the item will be whatever item's down here. I'll explain how I can change that later. But use item, at the moment we don't have any, so there's our little gesture. Our X button is interact. I'm playing this on the PS3, so X is to interact with XYZ. I'm just going to leave it at that. Circle has a number of options. I can jump backwards. If I just tap it, I can roll in a certain direction. If I hold it in, I can sprint. And then if I tap it while sprinting, I get to do a jump. You're going to see me doing that a lot. I tend to kind of abuse my circle button a bit. Although it's a game mechanic, so you should abuse it as much as possible. Triangle is to dual wield whatever is in, or not dual wield, pardon me, is to two-hand whatever's in your right hand. I will explain that later and the benefits to doing that later as well. R1 is to activate or use whatever's in our right hand. R2 is to use a stronger version of it or a secondary function of whatever's in our right hand. So at the moment, since I'm barehanded, it's a weak attack and a stronger attack. And for the most part, that's actually what it's going to be on this character. L1 is going to do the same thing. It's going to activate whatever's in our left hand, and it's also considered the weak attack. And then if I L2, it is a parry, or it's a secondary function of whatever's in our left hand. This is complicated because there are items in the game that are not shields, and they can be put in our left hands, and they have different functions depending on what they are. Alright, let's take care of all those. The directional pad. Up is only going to affect what's up in this box right here. This is if we have any spells, miracles, or pyromancies. Down is going to activate whatever's down here. This is just items, and there can be a total of 5 slots maximum. Spells, I don't remember how many there can be. I'm not a big fan of spellcasters in this game, so I generally don't know. To press left or right, controls are... I'm going to probably mess this up. I think this is our right hand. No, that doesn't make any sense. This is your left hand, and this is your right hand. I've been playing this game for like 20 hours, and I've already forgotten what the buttons do. The left hand, which is considered your off hand, but it's your left hand, it can have 2 slots, as well as your right hand as well. They can hold up to 2 weapons, items, whatever. You'll see as the game goes on. And now to explain the rest of the HUD here. Down here we have souls. Every time I kill something or certain items can give us souls in the game. This is your currency. This is your experience. This is your upgrade materials. Yeah, it's kind of everything. Up here is humanity. I'll talk about humanity as we get it. Advantages to having it, not having it. And what exactly it means. At the moment, all you need to know is that we have 0, and if this is glowing white, that means we're human. And at the moment, gonna zoom in. At the moment, you can see I do not look like the character I created. This is called my hollowed form, and as you can see, I'm so that's why we keep the mask on, kind of hide. We're a little bit ashamed that we're in this state. the last two that we need to note. Red is our health bar. This does not regenerate health. There are ways to regenerate health in the game, or to recover health, or to reestablish health. However, this character specifically, yes, one of my friends just signed online. He's going to be calling me on Skype. But that is our health. Last but not least, that is our stamina bar. Any type of action, more or less in the game, is going to use up that stamina, and that will regenerate at a massive rate. There's reasons not to have it run out. So with that being said, we will get started. But until the next episode, ta-ta.